Good morning.
Shall I start?
You start, because we just spent 10 minutes trying to decide what to talk about and whether we'd gone too much into the kind of coachy, helpful world and not enough vloggy personality. So we don't really know. We kind of got a point. We want it to still feel...
In terms of chat, I just completely treated myself to a hair mask on my head, so that's quite nice. And I'm looking at my nails thinking, wow, they've grown. That's pretty much the best thing that's happened to me this week.
And we're going to come to this, but I have moisturised today because I'm suffering from massive bags under eyes, and which is sleep related. So it's not that I struggle for sleep, just every now and then I go to bed a bit late, and every now and then I wake up a bit early. And my day started at 5 to 5 this morning, which I have no issues with.
My day started with 3 children in the bed.
Yeah, it did. So I got out because a couple of them got in, and then Emily stayed asleep, so she got 3 kids, but I got an early morning. So, which I love. I'm not whinging, but I do suffer then with bags under my eyes. Anyway, getting to the point, I was doing an Instagram live about the launch of our new video today, our new how-to video, which is all about using Zoom for podcasting. And a lady comes on who we know, Kirsty, who has been a client of ours, but that's not why I brought her on. I brought her on because she's a bit of the...
She was online.
She was online. There was only one watcher, wasn't there? And I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll get Kirsty on to ask her about the bags under my eyes. And that led to a whole conversation about chatting, interviewing in today's video and podcasting. And Emily, I've lost my place. Go.
What I found was really good about that video, that door keeps creaking.
Yeah. Who's going to come in?
Who knows?
It's a 1 in 3 chance.
I reckon that's a Joseph.
As a Joseph. The other 2 would be barging home.
What I loved about that is how content doesn't need to be complicated, and we talk about that all the time. It doesn't.
And we do talk about that with PR, don't we? PR doesn't need to be complicated.
But also, the best nuggets can sometimes come when you least expect them, especially when you collaborate. Now, the funny thing was
Sorry, going back to yesterday's video where we talked about embracing the grey.
Exactly that. So what I loved about it was the fact that today's video launch for our how-to sessions, or the ones we do once a week, was about using Zoom for podcasting and how you can have interviews. If you're not a big sort of techie person and you haven't got all the bells and whistles at home to podcast with.
Sorry, Joe just pressed the button. Okay, we're still filming.
Okay. How you can use Zoom to help record your podcast, then you get your video, you get your audio, and you can put something together. But also that gives you the ability to interview and how actually... Well, yes. Can I just talk to the camera?
I think he may be trying to climb up on you.
I know, I was just trying to ignore it. But how interviews are an amazing source of content, because you get to collaborate with people, you get to have different expertise, you get to have different viewpoints. That coffee is not going anywhere near that.
And I think going back to Embrace the Grey, you don't know what they're going to say.
Absolutely. But the power of a live, especially when we have things like Facebook, you can bring people on Instagram, you can bring people on YouTube, you can bring people on, I believe, can't you? I might have just made that up. But you have that to have those off-the-cuff conversations. And at the end of the day, we've got this Instagram live video today that Alan has now recorded, and we have a piece of content there. Whether we want to share that onto IGTV, we want to share it onto YouTube, it doesn't matter. We have something there that we can take snippets out of. We can make quotes out of. We can just use as testimonials if you want to. There's so many things you can do with that content that we forget. We just have that off-the-cuff stuff. You go, oh, what do we do with it? But it's a really good way of also showcasing other people's work as well. And we always talk about community over competition and how it's good to work as a team, and what we've absolutely loved with Yellow Tuxedo, as it doesn't feel like we've created a work situation. It feels like we're creating relationships with people, and we're trying to help people at the same time.
We did start out in a very particular kind of ethos and direction, and we stayed true to it.
What I really love with this whole process, especially in the last week, because we've done a lot on YouTubing and tell us what your YouTube channels are and that kind of stuff. And today we put on that, tell us what your podcasts are that you're listening to or that you're creating. We're getting to view those platforms.
Yeah.
We're getting to view those platforms. We're getting to go and see what you guys are doing. And it's so amazing to see and so diverse, isn't it? And like
it is. Well, you know, I struggle to not bring everything back to some kind of business thing, right? It's just built into me. It's like there's no such thing as a truly selfless act.
No.
Joey from Friends. I struggle to not see the knock on from it.
That's Phoebe from Friends.
Is it Phoebe? Oh, okay, my bad. You know what? I've said Joey from Friends for years. I never even watched Friends. Someone once told me it. And the thing is, it's like you're being social. By taking this approach, by asking people what they're up to and everything, you're being social. And funnily enough, social media likes people who are being social. You know, please do not forget to be social. A lot of companies use social media in one direction, not with like Zayn Malik and Harry Styles, but as in just posting content. So yeah, remember to be social, and this is a great way. And you know, we're kind of waffling a bit today, but it's all there. But PR need not be complicated. PR can come from the smallest thing. But think of PR in a different way on a piece of content that's not in your plan. Right, that's probably a better way to think of PR. A piece of content that's not in your plan. And that could be going live when you're not planning to going live. I didn't plan to go live this morning. I was upstairs getting dressed and went, Emily, because I'm 10 minutes ahead of you, I'm going to go and do a quick live and launch today's video and see what happens. That's it. That's what happened.
What I love about conversations like that, though, as well, and I feel quite uplifted by today's piece of content. But
you raise me up.
Don't.
I've got it all this morning.
Don't.
I'm in a much better place today than I was yesterday.
Unplanned conversations are conversations. You'd have a conversation with your mum, you'd have a conversation with your friend on the phone, you'd have a conversation with a client when you're talking, and it's natural because it's a two-way that you're not scripting something, you're not trying to kind of second guess what the next question is going to be. It's just a chat, and when you have just a chat, sometimes it does become free-flowing, doesn't it? And you were free-flowing this morning. It was just very nice to watch.
I was spitting rhymes. I've been watching the Defiant ones about Dr. Dre and all of that, so now I'm basically a West Coast rapper.
Finished it last night.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
It really, really was.
It was amazing.
I was never really a Dre fan. I am converted.
Sorry, Dr. Dre? You can't call him Dre. You're not as street as I am. Don't do that. Don't do that ever again. Right, let's join those.
No, don't do that ever again. If that's the case, there's a list like.
Well, that was my point. You always tell me off for doing things.
You don't
I'm like,
stop though, do you?
No. Right, have a fab day. Bye. Oh, shall I? No, bye. I might add a little snippet from Kirsty and I IGTV Live on the end of this, so keep watching. Bye. I'll tell you what we could do, because a lot of people have gone. Let's ask you about how your online presence is going. Let's turn this into proper work stuff rather than the bags under my eyes.
Oh, I like it.
And
do you know what?
if we can help with anything, we will right now.
Well, do you know what? Since lockdown, before lockdown, I hated live videos. It would scare me. I mean, I love a chat. I love meeting new people. But live videos would be like, no, can't do it. But I really pushed myself. And then I spoke to Emily as well, you know, about kind of how my business needs to be. And she's mentioned about the keywords. Oh, my God. I didn't know anything about keywords until I spoke to you guys.
Yeah, cool.
And I don't know if you realise this, but you explain it in a way that makes sense. Because
we're not paying Kirsty, everyone.
Honestly,
I've just asked a question.
Honestly, your wife is amazing. Well, you're amazing as well. But
no, she's amazing.
She explained it to me in the way that I got it. You know, I'm a skin expert. I'm not a technical person. Yeah. I'm a kind of person, if it doesn't work, I switch on and off again and hope for the best. But my goodness, she's really helped me. I've then uploaded those keywords to my website. And then I've used my Google My Business as well, and I've put lots of keywords in there. And yeah, it's going really well so far. And then it's really lovely because I know that I could ask you guys any questions as well. So
we're always happy.
I love the support.